Yes, and welcome to Vasily's Garden. Folks, we're out in a little orchard here, my little courtyard orchard, checking out the fruit trees, the apple trees. Haven't been here for about a week. Well, yeah, I know, it's pretty hard. 20 acres, I've got to walk around everywhere every day. It doesn't happen. Anyway, these apple trees have seen better days. They've been beaten to death. We've got spot all over the leaves. And look at this. Look at this. That is not a disease. That is cooked. Our sun has cooked it. Bugger me. Just get this off for a second. I can't believe this is happening. Now, this is only because we've had really cold weather continuously all the way through spring to early summer, now that is, and a couple of scorching days, 29 and 32 degrees, and that is the result. As I was walking in here, I'm going, this is normally a Granny Smith. Why have we got a red blemish on the apples like that? Coming up close, look at that. It's knocked it out. This is sunburn. The sun shines in the afternoon right across here, and it's cooked it. So there's not much I can do. I'm going to have to remove all these apples now. That's the end of these. If you've got apples like that and they're marked and diseased, don't throw them on the ground. Give them to the chooks or compost them. They'll be great for the compost, but break them down. Don't put them whole like that. Now, again, spraying the apple tree, well, look at the size of this tree here. There's no point in me trying to spray it now. The markings and the disease on the leaves are already there. I basically got to remove as much of it as I can, like this, the apples, and thin it out. So a light prune wouldn't hurt at all for a tree of this size here now. Now that's that Granny Smith. It's copping a beating, the fruit, but we've got a lot of fruit on it, so we can afford to thin it out. Look, this is what I mean. Granny Smith in the shade, right? Sunspot, sunburn. That's sunburn there. See this apple here? It's hiding underneath. Got a little bit of burning there. That's okay. But these ones under here, all right, that's been hit by a bloody, I don't know, some grub. It's already attacked it. Bugger me. Yeah, come to the country. You won't find a lot of people here. You find every other bloody pest in the world. Green apples, that's what they are. So I've got to go through this and clean it up, thin it out. And if you've got a small enough tree that you can spray it, CGWS for prevention, and the Bluestone copper sulfate or our disease control pack is the other one to stop the virus from spreading. I'm going to have to spray it. That's the truth of it all. They copped it hard, but let's have a look at the other one under the netting. Bugger me, mate. Truth of it all is, folks, we're going to have a really bad year for fruit. We're going to get fruit, but a lot of them's going to have a problem on them, or disease on it, or markings on it. This weather is nasty, really nasty. Look at this dwarf apple here. This is actually a lot better than the others. It's a bit more protected because of the hedge, the ligustrum there, and it's closer to the conifer as well. So, but look at all the growth on it already. All this is going to come off. Bit early to take it off yet because we need it to protect it from the sunburn. We don't want it to burn. But they are clean. And a quick one, control any disease or insect travelling up and down your trunk. We had a problem with this a long time ago where it was quite damp and it was actually rotting away. We cleaned it up and we painted it with a hydrated lime. There's a good tip for you to consider if your tree's copping a little bit of shade and it's not getting enough heat, even though when the sun comes out it's scorching. But let's just say your tree's in that sort of environment, you can paint the trunk with a hydrated lime and that will seal it off. It's an antiseptic, it's a dehydrating sort of, well, they call it hydrated lime, but it actually dehydrates the surface, suffocates the spores of the fungi on it, any disease that's on it, and that way your tree is able to progress on without disease affecting it any further. And you can feed them as well at the moment, so give them a light top dress. That's very good for the tree to give it the energy it needs to be able to ripen its fruit better. Don't worry about me. I've got too many trees to look after, so I go to the ones that are screaming the loudest. Check out our website, vasilysgarden.com, for all your gardening essentials. And our Black Grid 18 kilos shipping is going to be turned off on the 24th of December. So take advantage of it. It's heavily discounted because the price is going up as well. So shop online by the 24th and go in the draw for your chance to win a $500 garden hamper. Christmas hamper, we'll be delivering it to your door. vasilysgarden.com, from me, Vasily Maresi.